guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be very laid back. It is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to be playing with some of my favorite makeup products that I have been really enjoying and recreating a look in a previous video that was requested. So I'm just gonna make this intro very short and we're gonna go ahead and start jumping into playing with the makeup and chit-chatting about life. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer. I'm going to get started with the eyes first because we're going to be doing a very colorful look today. I was requested to recreate the Tj Maxx and Marshalls haul eye look that I had on. That was very pink and purple, and it's actually really easy to do, so we are going to be recreating that right now. I went ahead and zoomed you a little bit closer so you can really see what I'm doing. And I'm taking my oh so favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. I feel like I don't even need to say what primer I use anymore since I use this every single time. There is no surprise. I am running out of it though. I did put it inside my project pan, so I'm almost done with it. And I do have a few others I wanted to use after this one is done before I make a repurchase. So soon I am gonna be actually switching up my eyeshadow primer, seeing if I can find another good one. So that kind of crazy purple pink eyeshadow look, I used the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. So I'm just gonna take this pink shade down here at the bottom, tap it off, and I'm taking it on my Wet n Wild crease brush. This is by far my favorite brush to use for transition shades. And I'm really just going in with this color. I am packing it all the way on in the crease, just blending it out. I am actually working on getting a brush video up, so I'm going to be telling you guys all the brushes that I use, that I love, that I would 100% recommend because they are the brushes that I just can't do my makeup without. Just check out this pigment though. I lightly swirled my brush around in the pan and it just went on so intensely. But don't worry about that. That's why we're doing eyeshadow first. That way we can do cleanup. You just kind of have to trust me on this eye look. It's gonna go to a very beautiful place. It just looks a little bit crazy when you get started and you're like, oh my god, is this really gonna work? But it does. It looks really beautiful. This is exactly how I did it for that video. I also took that shade a little bit down on to the outer V area so we can just really merge that purple shade together when we go in with that one. Then I'm going to be taking this purple shade over here on my Sephora crease brush. I'm just going to start working this in the outer V. And then I'm going to start gradually dragging it inwards through the crease below where we put that pink, which is kind of why I did a very blown out pink. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love watching tutorials. I find them to be so fascinating. I get stuck watching them. I just love to kind of broaden my horizons on what I can do in terms of eyeshadow looks and skills. I've actually started doing a lot more tutorials on my Instagram. I've been doing a lot of those mini videos because I find them to be really fun to just do and play with makeup. I had found I was doing a lot of just the same stuff, and then I was like, you know what, I need to start switching it up. So if you're ever curious about more tutorials, check out my Instagram. I have been wanting to do a lot more tutorials on my channel, but from previous experience, I know that tutorials usually don't get that many views as in comparison to product reviews and things like that. But if you guys want to start seeing more tutorial based videos on my channel, let me know and I would be happy to do that. I find them to be so fun to make and I would love to just start making more of them if that's something you guys are interested in actually watching, because sometimes it can be a little bit discouraging if you are putting a lot of work into a video and then people don't watch it. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been doing a lot of tutorials, is because I mean not many people watch those. Not that I'm doing all of the videos for views, but I mean if nobody's really watching the video, then why am I putting all that energy into making that video? You know what I mean? which I am so excited. It's gonna be Halloween soon. Well, I consider the month of October Halloween, so it's just one more week left, and then I can start doing Halloween makeup. Oh my gosh, I am ready for it. I'm adding a little bit more purple out here in the outer V area. Halloween by far is my favorite time. I mean, October is my favorite month. I love doing Halloween makeup because I feel like I get to be so creative and just have fun and play with makeup and creating new looks. If there are any Halloween looks that you want me to do this year, please leave me a suggestion down below. I'm thinking I'm gonna do at least one Halloween tutorial a week. I'm debating if I should do even more. I have a lot of ideas for Halloween looks, but I don't want to overload you guys if you're not really interested in Halloween look, but I just love this time of year. Oh, I'm ready. I even got some new face paint. Last year I had bought some kind of cheap face paint off of Amazon. It was a dupe for the Makeup Forever Flash Palette, and it was by CC Beauty. I was not a fan. It was a grease paint. It was just not good. I have to show you. Hopefully I say this right, but this is the Maroon Paradise Pro Face Paint Palette with 30 colors. So I'm ready. I got good face paint. I got a lot more colors. I have a ton of ideas just ready as soon as it hits October 1st. Check your notifications because I'm uploading a video that day of my first Halloween look. That is how ready and excited I am. I'm now gonna take some concealer. This is the Joa Full Cover Concealer with the shade Porcelain. Just taking some on the back of my hand and taking my Sephora concealer brush. This one's perfect because it has that little dome shape. And we're just gonna start cutting the crease. I'm gonna tap a little bit of concealer on the lid here. And then you just kind of look up. That was kind of weird. But that is supposed to give you the perfect location for you to cut your crease. That's a tip I've heard. And then you just start cutting it out. And I'm just bringing it to about here, patting out the edges a little bit. I'm going to be taking the shade right down here on my Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow brush, and we're just going to be placing this everywhere where we cut the crease. And as I was saying with the Halloween, I'm just completely ready for this last week to be done already because I want to move into October so bad. I'm trying to get my husband to go on board with letting me do a look on him. I think that could be really fun, and then you guys could actually see him in a video. I keep trying to figure out something that he'll like to star in, but he's a little bit camera shy. He doesn't really want to be in the video, but one day I am gonna get him to star in a video. He has no choice. He has to at least do one. And speaking of guest appearances on my channel, I'm really excited because this weekend coming up, Karelia is making her way to my house, and I'm so excited. We are going to be filming some fun new videos. I haven't really mentioned it before, but I've told some people in the comment section when they ask. Karelia and I do not live close at all. She lives in LA and I live out in the desert. So it's about a 3-hour drive to get to each other, so that's why we only do those videos together. Sometimes it's whenever I'm able to make my way out to LA, but this time she is coming up for the entire weekend. Oh, and real quick, just dipping into this pink shade again. On my Makeup Geek pointed crease brush, just kind of cleaning up these edges in case you went a little bit overboard with the concealer, and also just to diffuse the edges so that way it doesn't look so harsh. But anyways, getting back to talking about this upcoming weekend. So Karelia is coming up. We're gonna do videos, gonna pig out with some food, do some skincare, watch some movies, you know, classic girls' night activities, drink some micheladas. And now taking this purple shade again. This time on my Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush, and I'm just going over in that same area. I like to go in with both colors just so I get that beautiful kind of mix, marrying the two shades together. Well, technically 3 shades, since I'm going over the shimmer shade. This may be a long video because I realize I'm just sitting here talking your guys' ear off already, and I'm still working on just the eyeshadow. I also like to take that purple shade on this brush and just kind of run it along where we cut the crease ever so gently, and then adding a little bit more purple out here to just deepen things up even more. Just really defining it. And there's gonna be no liner today, so super easy, simple kind of look. But I feel like now you can see why I went so blown out with that pink shade in the beginning, because you can still see it underneath where I put that purple shade. So just go with the process, just trust it. All right, then where's my pencil brush? Taking the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in Goddess of Faith. Taking that on my pencil brush by Makeup Geek, and I'm popping this in the inner corner, giving it a little bit of an extra icy look, and just kind of dragging it in a little bit past the inner corner, just kind of onto the lid. I feel like it gives a good gradient effect. And just the tiniest bit on the brow bone, giving that a little bit of loving. Okay, now gonna move on to the next couple steps. We're gonna finish up the eyes after the face is done. So I'm gonna zoom you guys out. So I'm gonna be taking my go-to little combination that I had in my favorites video. I'm using the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I'm starting with this one. I like to just drip that on the face and then start working it out with my fingertips. Of course, you want to have clean hands when doing this. And then going in with my Smashbox Photo Finish and just taking that where I have really enlarged pores that need a little bit of extra attention, which is a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my chin, smile lines a little bit, I put that there, and a little bit on the forehead, and I just press it in. That primer combo gives me the best foundation days I've ever had. And then I'm just gonna take the foundation by Joa's Beauty Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drops. I just did a video and review on this brand. They are completely new at CVS, so I picked up a couple items, did a first impressions, and I have been really loving this foundation along with their concealer that I use to cut the crease. They just have a huge downside in the fact that they only have 8 shades. Woo, that foundation drop went on my pants. Which, am I the only one who has been completely overwhelmed by the amount of new makeup that is launching, all the collaborations, all the new makeup brands? I feel like there is something new launching every single day, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, we need a break. I tend to purchase quite a bit of makeup since I do have, you know, my beauty channel here. I like to review things for you, especially new makeup launches. I think those are really fun to test out for you, but being totally honest, I haven't bought really any new launches because I just got so overwhelmed. There was just too much going on, and I don't know, I just wasn't for it. I felt like makeup companies right now are just doing too much. I have been really debating going on a no-buy. So if you guys don't know what that is, it is basically deciding to not purchase any makeup products for a certain amount of time. So I have been debating going on one of those just because I feel like the market right now is just so saturated. I'm overwhelmed. I know a lot of other people are overwhelmed as well. And there's just so much going out that I don't really need. And I think it's just a lot right now of people doing videos with new makeup, new makeup, new makeup. So a lot of the makeup you already have doesn't really get its time to be used. Everyone's constantly moving on to the next thing. And I would just kind of want to take some time to focus on the makeup that I have in my collection right now, play with some makeup, do some different looks, use my stash because I'm acquiring just so much makeup. It's kind of one of the reasons I'm thinking about starting to do a lot more tutorials, because I would just like to show you guys new things that you can do with perhaps makeup you already have. And just getting back to those kinds of YouTube days, I think that could be really fun, just to go old school and not have that constant like, I need to buy new makeup even though I have like 15 bottles of foundation. I need that new one. Oh, by the way, I also use the Joe's Beauty Full Cover Concealer, the same one I used for cutting the crease. I have been debating doing that no buy for a while, and I think that's what I'm gonna do for next month of October. I will definitely need to restrain myself when it comes to TJ Maxx or Marshalls. You guys know, those are my stores. I love finding a good deal there. I think I can still go there and vlog and show you guys what is in stores, just so long as I don't pick anything up. I think my bank account would greatly appreciate it. And I think it would just be fun to kind of rediscover some of my old makeup loves, do some new creative looks. So that's gonna be the goal for October, since I'm also gonna be doing a lot of Halloween looks. I'm gonna be focusing a little bit more on those and tutorials and things. Taking some of my RCMA no color powder, and I'm just gonna set everything. And I know it's a lot different saying you're gonna go on a no buy and then actually doing it. I think it's gonna be very difficult. I, like many others, love to buy makeup, especially for my channel, but I think October is gonna be the perfect month to kind of do this type of video because of all of the other things I'm gonna be having going on with my channel. So fingers crossed that I can make that happen. Gotta have hope that I can do it. Have you guys done a no buy before? Was it successful? I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be hard, so I would definitely like to know if you guys did it, if you have any tips for sticking with it. Now taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This one I have been using as my bronzer slash contour little combination. I find that when I use this, I don't have to do both of those steps. I just take this, kind of put it everywhere I would bronze and contour, and I'm good to go. I mean, just look at it. It's so pigmented. It's gorgeous. I've been loving using it. And always better when you don't have to do a bunch of steps and just keep layering on product and product. So yeah, we'll see how it goes with the month of October, if I can make it work. Oh man, but I do have my BoxyCharm subscription, and then I would have to go back on the wait list if I cancel that one, so technically I'll still get the BoxyCharm. Does that still count as a no buy if I still get my subscription to them? Lots to think about. Then I am taking just a little bit of blush. This was in a previous favorites as well. It is the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted. It's a scented blush in Bashful. I have been loving putting this on the cheeks. I have never been a blush girl until I tried this blush. It is phenomenal. Just gives such an easy flush of color to the skin that's not too pinky. And then I am taking this mini Becca Champagne Pop. I got this one in the Superstars kit that I hauled during the Sephora VIB sale, and this highlighter is gorgeous. There is a reason it is a bestseller. I could definitely see that as soon as I tried it the first time. I was like, oh, gorgeous. Drench my face in it. Just taking a tiny bit on the nose with a smaller pencil brush, down the bridge a little bit, just kind of patting it out with my fingertip as one blinding nose highlight. Now let's do some lips. So I'll just do the same combo I had in that video, and I have been loving the Too Faced Peach Scented Lipstick. This is the one called Sunday Funday. It's just such a beautiful color and it smells so good. This was a TJ Maxx find of mine. one of the greatest finds. And then I'm taking a tiny bit of gloss. This is the Hard Candy in Sugar Sugar. I'm just gonna be placing this in the center. Just trying to make my lips look a little bit more plump and a little more juicy. Okay, now last couple steps, I'm gonna zoom you a little bit closer. We'll finish up the under eyes. I'm gonna be dipping into that pink shade again on this same pointed crease brush, and I'm just gonna be taking this all the way across on the lower lash line, connecting it to that little outer V area. Then dipping back into the purple shade. And the pink, I had it a little bit more blown out and blended out. This purple, we're gonna take it across all the way as well, but keeping it very tight and controlled, keeping it close to that lower lash line. This look reminds me a lot of the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. I absolutely love Alice in Wonderland. That is actually the theme of my arm tattoos. I really want to actually get more. I want to finish up that arm. I'm sure you guys noticed the ring finger tattoo that I just recently started showing off in a few videos. Me and my husband went and got our ring fingers tattooed. It was a little anniversary present we did for each other. We got each other's initials tattooed. We have been married for 6 years now, so we had just gone and done it, and I absolutely love it. I went kind of large with my finger tattoo. He had to keep it very minimal since his job, it's a little bit more strict with tattoos that he can have and can't. We were initially gonna get our ring fingers tattooed when we first got married, but I wanted a ring. So we kind of postponed it, and I think it made it a little bit more special doing it on our anniversary now. Which now I'm just taking this L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar X Fiber Mascara. It is a 2-step process, so I'm just working on step 1. Then I'm gonna do the second step. And on to step 2, which if you are new to my channel, welcome first of all. But usually I get the question after I say I'm married, you know, how old are you? And I'm 24. I'm just kind of already anticipating that question because that usually is one of the follow-up questions that I get. Woo! We're actually almost done. I'm now gonna take some lashes. This is just the empty box. It is the Violet Voss in I Donut Care. I have the lashes on my desk in front of me. I'm gonna try to get these lashes on my face, but just look at this tube of lash glue. I may even need to cut into it to just try to apply these lashes today. I'm gonna have to go right away and get some more lash glue. I can't believe I let it get this low and not buy a backup. I have been using the Ardell Lash Grip, but I do find that a lot sticks into my natural lashes afterwards, and I have a difficult time trying to get it out. So if you have any recommendations for good lash glues that are actually able to come off at the end of the night, please leave me that down below so I can test it out, because it is a good lash glue. I'm just not 100% happy since that happens. Well, here we have it, the completed look. I absolutely love this eyeshadow look. I think it's pretty gosh darn stunning if I do say so myself. But I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, just kind of hanging out with me, chit-chatting, doing our makeup. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!